There's a lot.
Well,
you have 2%, so there's 50.
yeah, I was about to say there's 50 of them because I'm at 2%. Okay. Well, there's a little journal.
Yeah, sure is.
That's neat. What was that? There was a bar there, and I didn't realize what that said. Hey guys, don't mind this weird random stranger just walking in the mine past everyone. About to get himself in danger and in trouble. No? Okay.
Hold on.
They let you pass too? I think these guards are not doing their jobs. I step away from you for just a few minutes and you wandering in here, and I find you wandering in here alone. Where do you think you're going? I heard a strange voice. You sure you weren't just hearing things? You obviously suffered a blow to the head if you wound up with amnesia. Well, I saw an orb, and then I went towards the light. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
I'm not sure that's quite accurate.
You're one of those people, aren't you? Nothing I hate more in this whole wide world than you naive, meddlesome little do-gooders. You just have to try and solve everyone else's problems so you drag others down with you while you're doing it. You know, you don't have to come with me, but considering that you have protagonist hair color, you're gonna be on my party, aren't you?
Protagonist hair color and design.
Yep. And you have a portrait.
That just sealed your fate.
Yep. He's either gonna die or be my best friend by the end of this, or maybe both.
Oh,
It's only true.
Listen, I was just gonna tack onto that if-ul.
Yeah. Well, I'm no better than to try and talk your kind out of these crazy stunts. But if you must go, at least take this. Don't go alone, take this.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Yep. It's an older man in a cave.
Checks out.
Everything adds up here. I don't want your corpse on my conscience. I can't believe you were seriously thinking of wandering in here barehanded. Come to think of it, if you lost all your memories, does that mean you've forgotten how to fight too?
Trip down the well.
I'll manage. Fine, I'll come part of the way with you. Only part of the way though, you got it? Now who's being naive? Shut at you. Let's just get this over with. Quip.
I loved that they decided to just give you the ability to make Adol sassy.
It's so good.
All right.
Okay.
Now what does Durin do? Oh yes, he's not Dogi. I forgot.
He's not Dogi. He's Dogi _ 1XX. You know, that usual type of person. Oh, and he has an ability.
He's got a skill. Do you have a skill?
I don't.
I don't know. Do you? Did you try equipping one?
That's true. I did not try equipping skills.
Okay, you don't have one. All right.
Okay, so now how do I switch?
Leave it to me.
There we go.
Leave it to me.
Inspect.
Yep. Looks like we're not getting through here. I have to look for another route. Yep. Look, I had to go the other way because this is the way the cutscene happened, so I have to go the other way to double check.
Do you like how fast you can roll?
It's pretty fast. I am enjoying it as well. It's a pretty old looking monument. What? What'd you just do?
I saved. Like, I'm sorry.
I only touched it. Yeah, I guess that's all. That is all you did. Looks like it's been buried here for a long time. Oh well, let's just focus on getting out of here. No time to be worrying about old statues. Yeah.
Anyway, they work exactly the same as the 7.
I'm allowed to save the game now.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Now, system.
Oh.
Let's see you fill them all. No, don't fill them all up.
Fuck. What is that reset?
I don't.
Did you see that?
I did. I don't remember what it is.
Okay. Do I have to rebind the dash button?
I mean, you should probably rebind things to how you want them.
That's the thing, though.
Considering
Is
you have the
this
ability
is the
to do so.
button for every other game. It was just Pokemon that had weird binds.
I mean, left stick to dash is not unusual. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What are they doing this close to the entrance? How does it feel to hold a sword again, Adel? That's pretty natural. Oh, well, that's good to hear. Okay, try taking on these monsters on by yourself to start with. They seem pretty weak, so they should make for a nice warm-up. Ah. Attack repeatedly for a combo.
Hey, guess what?
There's a guard button.
You gotta block. Isn't that amazing?
Well, great swords can block too, but you generally just don't get hit.
No,
I mean, blocking doesn't do much.
Adol's much better at blocking than your hunter.
Okay. All right. I see how it is. There's a reason that button exists, and I'm just going to overlevel and not die. Press B to evade, bumpers switch characters, right trigger to guard, A to attack. Sounds good.
Hey, do you see how much SP you got?
A lot.
Because they fixed it. It's not stupid anymore.
You don't have to grind 1,000 enemies to be able to attack things.
Right, yeah, it gives you like 15 SP currently.
Yeah. Looks like your body remembers how to use a sword even if your brain doesn't. Awesome, you learned a skill in that fight too. Make sure you equip it before we move on though. You can only use skills when you've got them equipped.
Equip?
Equip?
Equip? What do you mean equip skill? That's just a thing I know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Oh.
I'm mad now.
Why? Because the mine has dead ends?
This is totally a chest location.
Welcome to the tutorial mines. There are no chests.
I know. This video game has failed
There is
me on
rock,
that.
though.
I got coal and iron ore. Did that stone location still stay on my minimap?
I don't know. Why don't you check it when we're done with this little cutaway here?
These monsters aren't going to be as easy to deal with as the last lot. My strike attacks aren't too effective against soft-bodied creatures like these. But your sword slash attacks should do the job nicely. On the other hand, those tough-looking ones over there might repel your sword, but my fists and kicks can smash them up good. Yep. In other words, we've both got enemies we're strong against and enemies we're weak against. You focus on monsters weak to slash attacks, and I'll focus on the ones weak to strike attacks. Got it? Yeah, sure.
Alright, you know how this works.
Yep.
Hey, look. So, Elfrey's
Interesting.
target here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
stays
sure
here.
is just on your map. Isn't that great? You're not allowed to go back.
Clearly. You starting to get the hang of fighting again? Oh, and just in case you need it, I'll give you one of these. A honey potion. What? What is that? It's a healing item. Always
That's
good to
a
keep the heal on
dialogue
hand.
option.
If your
Have
health's
you heard
low.
dialogue options?
Not in these games with the silent protagonists.
Adol's never been silent.
Has he not? That's true, actually. I guess he hasn't. Use it while you stay. Well, if you're out slow and you think you're in trouble, use one while you still can, or forever hold your peace. Or I'll just rise from the dead again. What?
Again? What are you talking about?
Nothing in particular. What is that? When I come back, it just...
I'll look it up.
That's strange. Molman. Aerial combo. I didn't know this was an attacking game. Hey, it's a chest.
That's a zoom bar. So you can zoom the camera in and out.
Okay, so that's what that is.
It was a Vita thing, which I guess just...
Oh.
Oh, right stick?
Right stick.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Don't let him hit you.
Apparently, you can only get... So, if I leave... So my stick's neutral right now, and now if I hold down, it stops.
And then what happens if you let go?
Like here.
Oh.
So now I let go, and I do it again.
Okay, so it's got different levels, yeah.
I'm just saying
that was basically a pinch zoom on the Vita. So.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Hey, Bonza, you okay? Sancho! I think my leg's broken!
These guys have gotten more voice acting than like every other character in this game so far.
They have portraits.
They do have portraits.
Stop whining, or the commander's gonna yell at us when he gets back. Go away! Shoo! Shoo!
Adults too meddling. We're here to help. Benza, someone's come to help us. Help! I guess we can't just leave them. Out of all the monsters we fought so far, these look like the toughest. Just think of this as a chance to review everything you've learned. Give them all you got. The extra gauge increases when you hit a foe. Press Y to unleash a powerful attack.
You have it active.
Time to finish this!
You weren't even done.
I thought I was gonna die.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You're just exaggerating. By the way, who are you two? Oh, just a passing information dealer and his amnesiac do-gooder companion. So you two might not be any kind of match for what's in here. You do well to head back. Interesting. Sancho, let's do that. I don't think I can go on. My leg still hurts. I knew I wasn't cut out to be a soldier.
Oh boy.
Suppose we might as well leave for now. He's not going to be of any use to us like this. Take care of yourselves, you two. They're just trying to get yelled at as soon as they leave and didn't bring back anyone else. The Celcetan army is technically a part of the Rome's armed forces, but it's made up more of locals than trained Romans. As you can see, morale isn't exactly high. That means that it's our time to shine. Let's keep on moving. Bunch of coal and iron ore here.
My turn. Leave it to
No
me. Let's
loot.
get him.
What?
Swim.
Swim.
For the first time ever, Adol can swim. Even though technically this is earlier than most other games. Don't think about it.
Yep.
My turn.
All right.
Leave it to me.
Combat in this game is feeling pretty decent.
It's an improvement over 7.
Over 7? Oh, yes, yes. For some reason, that just didn't click in my head. Damn, looks like it's locked. Let's see. He's right, the gate is definitely locked up tight. Yep, it's not going anywhere. Don't think there's any other way to go deeper in the mine, though. Let's look for the key. Yeah, it sounds like a plan. There's gotta be a key somewhere nearby.
You have it.
It didn't have the key.
Maybe you have it.
This chest is locked. This too. I bet he knows how to lockpick.
Well, he did say this is a simpler lock than the one on the gate now, didn't he?
Yeah. Durin can
Hey, look,
pick.
it shows you what you're gonna get.
That's amusing.
My turn.
Looks like that did the trick. Right then, let's go get that gate open and see what's waiting for us behind it.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Use the mine key. Yeah, let's go.
Onward.
Onward and
Stuff.
downward.
We finally found chests.
Well, that's like the third chest I've had so far.
Finally.
Finally. You know what? So,
Upstairs for you.
how long has the trail? Well, at this point, the Trails games have been coming out, right?
Trails had been coming out since earlier than this, but do you mean Cold Steel?
I'm just pointing out that there's no chest text. And there's no like chest
My
text.
turn.
Oh, yeah, that's just a Trails thing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they stopped it in Cold Steel. So there's only 5 games with it.
Rhoda droplet. No revive.
Yeah, Cold Steel was 2013, so this came out right before.
Allowed to save again.
Yep,
It's nice of these stone monuments to be letting me save.
right before a boss fight too.
It's very foretelling of that one.
I mean, there's a circle on the ground. You're gonna fight a boss.
Yeah, it's pretty boss fight room. This place feels a lot different from the rest of the mine. It's maybe because it's constructed. It's like some kind of old ruin with a monster.
Here's your Celceta boss music.
All of us.
Hold on.
Is this the monster that started all the trouble? Watch out, Adel. If you don't want to die, you'd better hurry up and remember how to fight. This fight music's pretty good.
That's... Congratulations, you've summed up the entirety of Falcom.
I know, right?
Leave it to me.
Intro boss fight. Do note that the combat is basically the same as that carries forward going moving on. So, yeah, you wanted to wait until the stun bar was full, then spam your spells. Because it does bonus damage now, as opposed to just being stunned. I don't know if you saw that. I don't remember if that was the case in 7. But I want to say it wasn't, it just kind of was stunned. Now you can see that the numbers turned yellow.
Yeah. Basically, it gets the type advantage.
Again, you're spamming here. Spamming your skills right before the stun bar. Hey, look, you have a Y button press, don't you? Dead.
I'm not even done yet.
And then you made it
Nice.
explode.
I did make it explode. This is pretty loud.
That's probably just on your end.
Maybe. Phew. That was close. Man, I gotta say, you're pretty strong. You might have lost your memories, but I'm starting to see how you were able to make it out of that forest alive. About that. I was more surprised than I am. And yet you came wandering in here without a sword. Hopeless doesn't even begin to describe you. You too. I couldn't believe my eyes. You actually managed to take down that huge monster. I'm Wagner, the head finer. I'm just a passing philanthropist. That's actually
Do it and see what happens.
pretty amusing. Yeah, you're a loopy one, but that just makes you all the more interesting. Still, thank you so very much for your help. As long as that monster was there, we had nowhere to go. At least none of you are too worse for wear. Thank goodness for small favors, I guess. Absolutely. I'm eternally grateful that no one was hurt, although there is something worth noting that occurred just in the next area. See, there's a strange statue in there. At one point, it started to glow, and that seemed to calm the monsters a bit. It might have just been my imagination, but I swear, it actually happened. What kind of ruin is this? Sometimes we end up unearthing remnants of old ruins when digging tunnels around here. Unfortunately, that means there's also we also sometimes end up unearthing monsters like that thing. You look like you want to see it even more now, Abel. If you're that interested, you should go take a look for yourself. We, on the other hand, should be leaving. I'm thinking everyone's quite worried about us by now. Sure thing. Take care of yourselves. Interesting. So, you're into these kind of places, huh? Well, we're here anyway, so we might as well take a quick look around. What's that? Is that the statue Wagner was talking about? Otto was suddenly stricken with a violent, intense headache. I'm really sorry. This way. Certain you return. This false sanctuary. I have... Hey, Adel. You okay? Was it that voice you heard outside again? You don't look so good. I think it's about time we head out of here ourselves. Suddenly a light appeared before the two, concealing a small winged object within it.
Hey,
With a silver wing.
what do you think that does?
I mean... It could just take me out of here.
Or...
Hold on.
Whoa, that sure wasn't here before. Where the hell did it come from? Sure looks old. I wonder what it was used for. Do you think this rune has anything to do with your voice you heard? Or it's a teleport anchor. Or, no, like, it lets me teleport around.
Yeah, what if the game just immediately handed you fast travel?
That'd be pretty convenient, I'd say. Pretty convenient.
You think?
Do you think this rune has anything to do with the voice you heard? I mean... Probably? I don't know. No, well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't... Sorry. I know that when miners dig up ruins, monsters sometimes show up or other strange things start to happen. Seems like this is just another unsolved mining mystery for the history books. Well, I'm ready to go at any time. When you're done down here, let's head back to the surface. The winged statue silently stands before you. I'm trying to... For some reason, this statue reminds me of... Well, I mean, there's a lot of statues in the series, but...
What does it remind you of?
Specifically, one where you're... I'm forgetting which game it is. But you're, like, tracking down, like, statues of the, like, the three families or the houses or whatever. This reminds me of, like, the one that ended up being the ancestor of, like, the evil house.
You talking about East 2?
Maybe. It's been a while.
Well, I'm just gonna say it's related and not related.
I mean,
it's not related. It's not related in the way you think it's related, and we're gonna move on.
Okay. I mean, there's wings here, so I'm like, I don't know if that's related to those.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I guess we are, huh? The silver wing is shining brightly. It appears to be reacting to something. Oh boy, what now? Is it resonating with that stone monument? Let's take a closer look. The silver wing can now be used to warp between stone monuments.
Yeah, they just hand that to you right quick. It's pretty good. I would touch it again just to make sure. No, okay, it doesn't change anything on the map, but there you go. There's your warp. That's where you are. And that's outside.
Okay. The little adult face was a little zoomed in or zoomed out. So we're... Whoa, what just happened? This is the entrance to the mine, isn't it? How did we get here? Did that monument warp us here? So many weird things have happened today. It's making my head hurt. Come on, let's just get back to town already. Yeah, sure, buddy. What's going on here? Here they come. Good job. I heard about you from the head miner, kid.
Hey, isn't it great that you're not just gonna get tossed in jail?
Right? I'm gonna get tossed in jail after, huh?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Because they're not cheering me on over there. It looks like they got an actual competent guard by her, by the way. Excellent work, gentlemen. So you're the red-haired youth noted in the report. My name is Griselda. I am the Governor General of Celceta. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Adol Kristen. Adol, you say, a fine name. Fitting for one as brave yet approachable as you. It's yourself. I, too, would like to extend my deepest thanks for saving not only the miners, but some of our army soldiers as well. There's more I wish to discuss with the two of you. In a cell.
yeah. Hard turn. Your execution's scheduled for tomorrow.
Why demolish you with your bare hands? Or, well, actually, we got this wooden straining sword for you. Good luck. But I prefer not to make this commotion any greater. Yeah, would you mind accompanying me to my office? It just so happens to be the jail cell here. Let me hold the door for you. Oh, yeah. Goodness. This is a very elaborate jail cell. You know, what's the saying? A golden cell, I think. Still, this is quite the coincidence. I recently heard of a mysterious island called Asteria in the east, long cloaked in violent, impenetrable winds. And I also heard that it was freed from its storm wall by a young red-haired man much like yourself. As much and not such.
So we're placing things further in the time, or we're placing things more accurately in the timeline.
So this is after Asteria.
After East 2.
After East 2 specifically.
Because that's when the storm wall was lifted.
Right. That was East 2. Yeah.
Or rather, I guess it could be after East 1 but before East 2, but I don't think that's possible. How about that?
Yeah.
Considering East 1 ends with you warping up to the sky.
True. True. Now that you mention it, I heard something similar from a traveler in the bar myself a while back. But there's no way, right? Regardless, I would like to extend my deepest thanks to you for all you've done here, Adol. There's also one other issue I would like to discuss with you. Are you familiar with the Great Forest of Celceta to the northwest of here?
Northwest.
Northwest. You know, at least it's not northwest. I at least have one correct direction here. Of course. Well then, that certainly simplifies matters.
To be fair, if you were in the middle of the forest, it would be northwest of you.
Well, that's unfortunate. It is said that few who enter the Great Forest ever return alive. As such, even our army has been hesitant to explore its depths, leaving it mostly an uncharted wilderness. However, we've recently received orders from Rome instructing us to find new gold deposits. We must make haste. I therefore have a formal request for you, Adol Kristen. Would you consider undertaking the task of mapping the Great Forest on our behalf? Mapping it? Again, it's an uncharted wilderness. Few set foot within and fewer return. Therefore, no map presently exists. You would begin a thorough expedition into the forest starting tomorrow, carefully mapping every mile. I cannot deny that it will be a dangerous task indeed, but you will be rewarded most generously for your efforts. Tomorrow we will be formally announcing the quest and presenting the first able to complete it with a large sum of gold. For some reason that just didn't fit in my head. What kind of money are we talking about here? We'll be awarded in installments based on percentage explored. In total, our budget is 30 million gold. Not bad at all. Numerous explorers and prospectors have already heard rumors and begun gathering here in Casnan. If you are interested, I would like to hear your answer as soon as possible before sundown tomorrow, preferably. However, the hour is late, so please, rest for the night. There's a room at the inn. I am hopeful that you will think it over. So that's why there's a fire war. Achievement get, Mine Raider.
Because you're getting map completion as a statistic now.
Interesting.